All right, wrestling fans, welcome back to the Nation Network. This is the World Wrestling Federation Wrestling Challenge. Joining me tonight in the broadcast booth, as always, Jesse the Body. We come to you live from Honolulu, Hawaii. For some of the greatest wrestling anywhere, stay tuned. All right, we're going to kick things off this week with a man who calls himself the real World Heavyweight Champion.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Bobby the Brain Heenan. And from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing in at 245 pounds, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair.
All right, well, noticeable by its absence, Ric Flair coming out to the ring this week without that championship belt.
Yeah, I'd like to know a little bit more about that, but I understand that the powers that be were making a big issue about the fact that he didn't win it here in the World Wrestling Federation. Well, I'll tell you what. He was a World Heavyweight Champion when he walked in the door. Nobody ever beat him for it. As far as I'm concerned, he should be able to wear it to the ring.
Well, I understand his attorneys are hot on that very subject, along with Bobby the Brain Heenan, of course. They plan on, once again, having that championship belt around the waist of Ric Flair, who claims to be the real World Heavyweight Champion. And tonight,
And his opponent,
he's going to have his work cut out for him for sure.
weighing in at 270 pounds, Jim Duggan.
The native of Glens Falls, New York, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, to go up against the Nature Boy Ric Flair.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan, I'll tell you right now, might have a little bit of size to him. He may have some strength, but not much in the brain category.
I beg your pardon.
There's nothing to say about it. I mean, he's not the brightest guy in the world. I mean, when it comes to looking at Jim Duggan, you just know he's not the brightest light on the Christmas tree.
Well, I beg to differ with that. I think Hacksaw Jim Duggan a very wary and very bright in-ring competitor, and I think he's going to give Mr. Flair all that he can handle here tonight. All right, bell sounds, action underway as these two men lock up collar and elbow. Nice move right there by Duggan. Wow, good go behind, and now look at this, racking it up. And he gets out of that one. Waist locking down, reversal by Ric Flair. Oh, look at that, Bobby Heenan lights that one.
Yeah, he really lit him up with that one, too. You can hear that all the way out in the parking lot. He hit him so hard his kids will be born dizzy.
Again, collar and elbow. Look at this time, Ric Flair, the man with the plan, getting out of that one. And Duggan going to work on the Nature Boy.
Ah, there you go. Ric Flair takes him all the way down to the mat now, really grinding on that side headlock. Smart move, let Duggan carry the weight of the Nature Boy. And as it is, he's trying to suck up some air.
Well, Duggan now to a vertical base, and he had the side headlock for a moment. If somebody had told me that this was going to be a wrestling match, I wouldn't have believed them.
Well, of course it's a wrestling match, but there are all kinds of wrestling matches. Right now it's been pretty scientific, but I don't know how long that's going to hold up because Duggan's a thug down inside.
Goes for the cover, gets a 1 count. Look, it is no doubt that Duggan will absolutely resort to physicality in a match, especially one of this nature. Shoulder tackle by Flair, and down goes Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Would you not agree this is the toughest competition the Nature Boy Ric Flair has faced here in the World Wrestling Federation?
Well, yeah, but he's only been here for a couple of weeks. What do you expect? He's been charging out here trying to get Hulk Hogan's attention, but the champ's a chump and won't have nothing to do with him.
Flair with that full Boston Crab on him. He's going to work on Jim Duggan now, trying to get him to tap out. And Duggan manages to escape somehow.
Well, he managed to escape, but it wasn't very scientific on that one. He didn't have a real answer.
Short arm clothesline, down he goes. And now Flair gets caught in the midsection. Nice arm drag right there by Nature Boy. And now Duggan with a tremendous clothesline knocks Ric Flair almost down. He needs the ropes to get back to his feet. Oh, he lured him in.
That's what I'm talking about right there. Ric Flair is the smart wrestler. He wasn't hurt. He just let Duggan think he was hurt. And what happened as soon as he got him in position?
Oh, this time perhaps Duggan, the one playing possum. Gets Ric Flair down. Kicks out. Shot to the back and down. Nature Boy Ric Flair with a big chop to the chest, answered by, oh, look at a leg clip right there by Duggan.
Well, he's a former football player. He knows that's an illegal hold right there, going after the leg.
He got 2 and 3/4 count, almost put him away. Bobby Heenan now, right now, beside himself here. Flair with a shot to the face. Shoulder tackle again, down he goes. And Flair again has him cinched into that Boston Crab. Flair gonna try and make him tap out. Oh, wait a minute, he released the hold.
Well, nothing wrong with that. If he decides to release the hold, there's a reason.
Now targeting the leg and the knee of Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Bobby Heenan seems very content with what he's seeing right now. Flair got stunned for a moment. Returns the favor though. And now targeting again the knee of Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan may be in a lot more trouble than we know right now.
Oh, Flair's got to go with that figure 4 leg lock. There it is. He's got it on him.
Duggan in trouble right now, in my opinion. I don't believe he's going to be able to withstand this.
He turns it over. That applies the pressure on the person who has the hold locked on. That was Ric Flair. Had no choice but to let it go. Duggan with Flair, but he couldn't hold him.
Nice elbow right there by the real world champion, Nature Boy Ric Flair.
Oh, look at this. Hand full of face. Breaks the eyes.
Well, you know what I always say. Win if you can, lose if you must, but always cheat.
The Nature Boy Ric Flair. Man known for his cardiovascular, but right now seems to be petering out, perhaps running out of gas and out of steam at this point in the match. Went for the pile driver back. Body drop by Duggan.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan, I'll tell you right now, he's very, very lucky. But I believe his luck is about to run out.
I don't know about that. Flair just got dropped and another clip in the leg. He hooks the leg, will have it up. 1, 2. He got him. No.
Once again, close but no cigar for Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
And now Duggan going all the way to the top rope. This could be bad news for the Nature Boy, Ric Flair.
Oh, nobody home.
Flair, what is he doing now? Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Ric Flair's got that steel chair in his hands. Oh, and he used it on him. Flair going to work on Duggan. The Nature Boy.
Well, you know what? He doesn't need the win. He needs to make a point, and that's what he's done right here tonight.
Fans, stay with us. We got plenty more action still to come. Unbelievable. All right, fans, we are back with the Intercontinental Champion, Brutus the Barber Beefcake.
What the hell's he been drinking?
I just want to say one thing out. Being the Intercontinental Champion, there are a lot of people out there that want a piece of Brutus the Barber. Well, I don't mind, because I'll be cutting and strutting up and down anyone who wants to step in the ring with me. Now, I know there's one guy out there in particular, one guy who wants to try and take the Intercontinental Championship away from the Barber, but that's not going to happen. And now there's another guy running around claiming he's a real world champion. Well, I'll tell you something right now. Ric Flair, why don't you put your money where your mouth is? And I'll put the Intercontinental title up against that real world title any day.
Hold on just a moment. That's Mr. Perfect.
Yeah, another member of the Heenan family, and I don't think he necessarily cares for Brutus the Barber Beefcake and what he's been saying.
All right, Mr. Perfect has also been trying to get the Intercontinental title and has come very close on a number of occasions.
You know something, if I was you, I wouldn't worry so much about Ric Flair. You see, you have one thing right, you're the Intercontinental Champion. That means you have to defend that title against anyone who's a contender. And right now, that's me, big man. Well, as I recall it, last time I defended it against you, I got the win. You got lucky. That's all you got was lucky. See, I am the #1 contender, and as Bobby Heenan promised, we here in the Heenan family are going to hold all the gold, and that includes yours. Well, you believe that if you want to. But the fact of the matter is, you want to get in a match again with Brutus the Barber, you better be careful. Because I might do a little cutting and a little strutting before it's all said and done. Oh yeah, you look real good with one of my specials. You are never, and I do mean never, gonna cut the hair of Mr. Perfect. If you think for 1 minute you have what it takes, then why don't you just put that title up on the line next week? Why don't we prove a point to all these people here? You don't have the guts. Fine by me. As a matter of fact, why don't we make it a little bit more interesting? I'll put the Intercontinental title on the line next week. And when I beat you, I get a shot at Ric Flair and that championship he's wearing.
You're on. But don't get too comfortable being the Intercontinental Champion, because after next week, you won't be.
And you tell Ric Flair not to get too comfortable with that title belt he's been wearing, because next week it will be mine.
You know, I think you've lost your mind about as much as half of these idiots in this crowd here tonight have. I am Mr. Perfect, and they call me that for a reason. I don't lose. Next week I'll prove it.
All right, big title match next week. The Intercontinental title will be decided right here as part of Wrestling Challenge. All right, fans, we are back, and look who's in the ring now.
It's the real world champion. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I proved my point here tonight already. The doctors have said Jim Duggan is not going to be wrestling anytime soon, courtesy of the Nature Boy. And Hulk Hogan, that's on you, big man. I came here because you wouldn't heed my call. You wouldn't come to me, so I came to you. And now the real world champion is in your backyard, and you don't have the guts to come out here. I'm gonna dog you every step of the way, my friend. And I'm telling you right now, when everyone here has witnessed, the WWF is trying to stop me from wearing my World Heavyweight Championship. But I promise you, my lawyers are already engaged on that. And next week, I will be back styling, and profiling. And Hogan, you can run, but you cannot hide. Now, a big problem the World Wrestling Federation has with me and my belt is they say I didn't win it here. Well, that's because I've been where the real wrestlers are. But next week, there's going to be a wrestling classic. And I'm telling you right now, the winner can have a shot at my title. How's that?
The Nature Boy Ric Flair going to put his title on the line against the winner of next week's Wrestling Classic. All right, fans, we are back. One of our featured matches here tonight. As we take a look at the Doctor of Style Slick.
His way to the ring, accompanied by D. Dr. O. Styles. Styles, 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 Styles. And from Pearl River, Mississippi, weighing in at 303 pounds, Ahmed Johnson.
You know, I heard a rumor that our ring announcer got her training at the Porky Pig School of Announcing.
I beg your pardon.
Yeah, you know, that's all, folks.
Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for the comments of Jesse the Body Ventura. As we take a look at Ahmed Johnson making his entrance into the ring here, led by the Doctor of Style Slick. This one promises to be a barn burner, ladies and gentlemen, because Ahmed Johnson is going to have perhaps the toughest challenge he has ever faced here in the World Wrestling Federation.
Well, I'll tell you right now, it'll be a tough call to figure out who has the strength advantage in this one, that's for sure.
Oh, and here comes his opponent.
And his opponent, accompanied by Hulk Hogan. And from parts unknown, weighing in at 275 pounds, the Ultimate Warrior.
Oh, the Ultimate Warrior just took out Slick.
Wasted no time at all, but why? Slick's just a manager. He ain't done nothing.
Oh, the Ultimate Warrior figures he's going to, and he's not going to wait. Look at him going to work on the Doctor of Style. Oh, the Gorilla Press overhead, and he drops him down. And now Ahmed Johnson is out, going at it with the Ultimate Warrior. I don't know, has this match officially begun?
I'm not sure, but at the same time, look at this. And now Slick throws Ultimate Warrior in the ring, and he gets Ahmed Johnson up as well.
Now it's official now. The bell sounds. Action underway. Hulk Hogan in the corner of the Ultimate Warrior.
Now what in the world does Trump Hogan got business in this match for?
Well, I believe the Ultimate Warrior realized that Slick is going to be an outside interference, and he wanted someone to keep him in check.
Was that before or after he decided to do all the dirty work himself?
Ultimate Warrior with a shoulder tackle, and Ahmed Johnson is in trouble. As I mentioned at the start of the match, this perhaps the greatest challenge for Ahmed Johnson to date. What a move right there by Ahmed Johnson.
Drove the Ultimate Warrior into the canvas, but the big man comes right back up.
The Ultimate Warrior stomping away on Ahmed Johnson, not giving him a chance. Hogan poised just short of the ramp as he keeps a close eye on the Doctor of Style. What's he doing? What? There you go. Steel chair has been introduced to the match by the Doctor of Style, Slick. And now look at this, the Ultimate Warrior with the overhead slam. He's got the steel chair. What's he going to do with it?
Well, if he's smart, nothing, because if he does, he will get himself disqualified.
And now the Doctor of Style, Slick, distracting him. Oh, the Ultimate Warrior controlling this match from the opening. As the referee now discards that steel chair. Oh, the big splash. He's got him in the ropes. And once again, Slick is up. And now he goes down crashing.
Once again, what's the purpose of that? Slick is just a manager, 140 pounds on a good day. What a tough guy the Ultimate Warrior is.
Well, maybe next time he won't get involved in the match. The referee has just ejected Slick. He is gone.
For what? What did he do?
And right now it is all Ultimate Warrior.
Well, this is moronic right now. Why in the world would you be doing what he's doing? Why are you posing when you've got a man like Ahmed Johnson in a compromised position? In my opinion, that is a tremendous mistake.
And now the Ultimate Warrior following him in with a clothesline. And again. I don't like the odds for Ahmed Johnson. Went for the big boot, nobody home. Clothesline from behind. The Warriors on their feet.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you right now, the Ultimate Warrior is very lucky right now as Trump Hogan looking on from outside the ring. Now, why is he still outside? Slick has been ejected. What's he worried about happening?
He's just going to make sure there's no chicanery taking place, and I don't blame him. Oh, tremendous splash by the Ultimate Warrior. That may be all she wrote. It's all over. Tremendous victory for the Ultimate Warrior.
Well, I'll tell you right now, the Ultimate Warrior right off the bat went nuts, attacking Slick before the bell ever rang. And I believe that played a role. I'm not sure Ahmed Johnson was ever mentally in this match properly. The referee seemed a little one-sided in my opinion.
Here is your winner, the Ultimate Warrior.
Another big victory for the Ultimate Warrior here on Wrestling Challenge. Fans, when we come back, it is time for our main event. You won't want to miss this one. There is the winner, the Ultimate Warrior. Stay with us. All right, fans, it is time for our main event, and it's going to be a big one. Look at this.
Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Big Daddy Cool Diesel from San Antonio, Texas. Weighing in at 220 pounds, Shawn Michaels.
The Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, and he's escorted to the ring by Diesel.
Well, I'll tell you right now, Big Daddy Cool Diesel in the corner of Shawn Michaels. That's a pretty big deal right there. I'd say Shawn Michaels has traded up.
I'm not sure I agree with that at all, but be that as it may. All right, fans, 1 week's time, we're going to be having the WWF Wrestling Classic. And now we know that the Nature Boy Ric Flair will put his title on the line against the winner.
At 220 pounds, Marty Jannetty.
Former tag team partners about to go head-to-head. We all knew this one was going to come sooner or later. Fans, we're going to remind you as well to keep a lookout for our brand new program right here on the Nation Network, WWF Monday Night Raw. People still buzzing about the debut last week. This 1-2-3 kid comes out of nowhere and pins the former world champion Razor Ramon to open things up.
It was one hell of a night of wrestling, no doubt about that. If I had a problem with it, the only thing would be the announcer wasn't very good.
I beg your pardon, Vince McMahon and the Macho Man Randy Savage, I thought they did an outstanding job.
Yeah, well, they're no Jesse the Body. I could have done both roles by myself and done it better.
I believe you believe that. Shawn Michaels going to work on the arm of Marty Jannetty. These two men tag team partners for almost a decade. And then I'm not sure what happened to Shawn Michaels. Something got inside his head. Something or someone. And turned him around. And all of a sudden he turned his back on his tag team partner. Threw away a tag team championship opportunity. And now it has come down to moments like this. Atomic knee drop now by Marty Jannetty, looking to extract some revenge on the self-professed Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
Well, he's not the self-professed. All you got to do is look at the ladies in the audience here tonight. Majority of them are never going to know anything about Shawn Michaels beyond the ring, and for them, it'll all be heartbreak.
Marty Jannetty with a jawbreaker. Now goes for the scoop on Michaels. Couldn't hold him up. Oh, what a move right there by Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels probably has the advantage when it comes to agility. Definitely has the mental whereabouts advantage. And now look at him going all the way up to the top rope.
Michaels with a tremendous elbow. Shades of the Macho Man. Randy Savage hooks the leg. 1, 2, is it over? Boy, was it close.
I might actually say that was a better elbow drop than the Macho Man.
I'm not sure I would agree with that. Now what's he doing here? I believe this is what he refers to as sweet chin music. Oh, a super kick, and he knocked him out.
I believe Marty Jannetty is out cold.
Referee counts 2 and 3. No! Somehow Jannetty gets a shoulder up.
I'll tell you, he might have got a shoulder up, and boy, oh boy, was it close.
Shawn Michaels continuing to go to work on his former tag team partner. Jannetty now using the momentum of Shawn Michaels. Oh, here comes Rocker Dropper. There it is. Huge win right here from Marty Jannetty. In the main event, gets 2 and gets, oh, he almost had him.
Well, both men have hit with their biggest move. Both men have come up just short.
Proving once again how evenly matched these two individuals are. And now all the way to the top rope, Marty Jannetty with a splash, and he caught him with it. And now Jannetty stretching the arm of Shawn Michaels. He thinks he's got him, goes for the leg.
Only got the 1 count that time. Shawn Michaels still got plenty left to go.
Marty Jannetty measuring him with that elbow. Right to the forehead, I'll tell you right now. This Marty Jannetty, very impressive here tonight. Both of these men, I have to give credit, seem to have taken very easily to singles wrestling. When you've wrestled a tag team for a long time, sometimes going into the singles division can be a bit of a challenge.
Well, no doubt about that. Jannetty got Shawn Michaels, I beg your pardon, to stand up, and he caught him with a standing missile drop kick.
From the top rope with it, he got him!
No, he did not.
I thought the referee counted 3.
No, he counted 2. Maybe you need to go back to school and get an education.
I'll tell you right now, Marty Jannetty going to work on his former partner, Retribution. I'm not sure Marty Jannetty wouldn't be able to put him away right here, right now.
Well, we'll never know because he's not trying to. Shawn Michaels, however, taking advantage of the opportunity with a quick DDT, dropped him on his head.
And Jannetty able to kick out on 1. Shawn Michaels, look at this, a variation of the sharpshooter. Oh, he's got it cinched in deep. Nice roll through by Marty Jannetty to break it up. And now Shawn Michaels with a deep arm drag as he goes to work on the arm. Clothesline by Jannetty, and Shawn Michaels all the way out to the floor here.
Well, he better watch out because Big Daddy Cool Diesel's right there as well.
Indeed he is, and yes, to your point, you've got to be aware. Oh, wait a minute, Shawn Michaels set him up again once he got him on. Oh, the super kick, he busted him open. Jannetty may be out. 1, 2, and he got a shoulder up.
I've got to tell you right now, I have no idea how Marty Jannetty kicked out of that one.
A big drop kick by Marty Jannetty, and he hooks the leg. Shawn Michaels. Oh my goodness, these two men know each other better than anyone possibly could. Marty Jannetty snaps the neck. Shawn Michaels slowly regaining his feet. Another rocker dropper. Will that be it? Right in the middle of the ring. 2, 3, no.
Well, Marty Jannetty believes he got 3, but he did not. The referee did not hit the mat 3 times.
I'll tell you right now, that's as close as you're going to get. Jannetty again trying to steal one here. The look on the face of Marty Jannetty says it all as the blood streams down his face into his eyes. Inverted figure 4 leg lock. He turns it over. Shawn Michaels having to work his way out of that one, and he does. Big right hand to the busted open forehead.
Oh, step through. There it is. Nicely done. And there it is again. The sharpshooter is on. The referee asking Marty Jannetty if he's had enough.
Jannetty forced to tap out. What a match between these two men.
Well, you know what? Say what you will. Shawn Michaels got the win. He did not need Big Daddy Cool Diesel to help him in any way. He's just there to watch his back.
Well, that may have been the way things went here tonight, but we'll see how it works down the line. Shawn Michaels, Marty Jannetty with a series of high-impact shots. Both men with opportunities in this one.
Here is your winner, Shawn Michaels.
But at the end of the day, the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels is victorious here in our main event. Ladies and gentlemen, as always, thank you so much for joining us here on the Nation Network. We'll be back with more World Wrestling Federation action right here. So long, everyone.